Our sources are mostly silent about the god Snorri calls the silent god in Þógli Víðar. He says, Víðar heitir ein in Þógli hann hefir skoð þykvan, hann sterkur næst því sem Thor, af honum hafa góðan mikið traust í allar þrautir. Vidar is the name of one, the silent god. He has a thick shoe. He is strong, almost as strong as Thor. The gods have great trust in him in all struggles. This is pretty much the only description offered of Vidar, other than Snorri's remark that after the wolf swallows Odin, Vidar will step forward and put his foot in the bottom jaw of the wolf, and that he has a thick shoe on that foot which has been built out of the shreds that men have cut from the front and back of their shoes whenever they've trimmed old shoes. He says, therefore, people need to throw away those trimmings so that Vidar can use them to make this shoe that he's going to use when he kills Fenrir, the wolf that kills Odin. He will then tear up the jaws of Fenrir, stepping on his bottom jaw and apparently lifting the top jaw so that it gets torn apart. This is similar to the version of the killing of Fenrir by Vidar that's mentioned in the poem Vafthrudnismal in the Poetic Edda, where it says in stanza 53, Ulfur glópa mun aldafóður, þess mun Vidar rekka, kalda hjarta hann klifja mun, vitnis vigi at. The wolf will swallow Odin, the father of men, and Vidar will avenge that. He will chop, he will divide, cut, split those cold jaws at the killing of the monster, Fenrir. Völuspá mentions a somewhat different version of the killing of Fenrir by Vidar. It says there in stanza 53 in the Codex Regius, Þó kemur in mikli mogur Sigfóður, Vidar, vega at Valdyri. Later hann megi hveðrungs mundum standa, hjör til hjarta, Thor heaven fóður. Then comes the great son of Victory Father, Odin, Vidar, to kill the slaughter animal, the wolf. He will let a sword stand to the heart of the son of Loki, and then his father will be avenged, the son of Loki being, of course, Fenrir. Other than that, Vafthrudnismal says that Vidar, together with his brother Voli, son of Odin by another mother, by Rind, will inhabit Gimli after Ragnarok. Vidar, of course, is the son of Odin and a Gigur, or giant woman. This is typically an unflattering word for giant woman, who was named Gríðr. And then Grímnismal mentions in stanza 17 that Vidar lives in a wide land that is overgrown with high grass and weeds, but it does not name the land that he dwells on. And Lokasenna, the fourth and last Eddic poem that mentions Vidar, mentions him only in the context of Loki being seated in his place when Loki comes back to the feast of the gods that he's been kicked out of, when Odin says, Get up, Vidar, and let this father of the wolf have his seat. No doubt a painful reminder to Vidar of the role that Loki plays in killing Odin, Vidar's own father. Vidar is then forced to serve Loki a drink, so even though Loki doesn't offer any particular insults to Vidar in this poem, and Vidar never speaks, he is after all the silent god, he must silently endure this humiliation in front of Loki because of the oath that Odin apparently swore that he will never be served a drink that Loki is not served also. Well, that is Vidar, as much as we know about him from the Eddas. From beautiful Colorado, I'm wishing you all the best.